face it, it's as hard to find as a black nano on a black lamppost. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss a single episode. Hey everybody, John Broyles, the Geocaching Cubmaster here. I just got done with a DNF, Avengement, and a First to Find, and I'm over here in an old Salvation Army camp that now belongs to Peoria Park District. This all leads me to ask one question. What's in your pack? When I come out on the trail, I try to carry at least one pack. Sometimes I carry two. So what I'll do is I will open this up and I will show y'all what I got. I do know I have some Cito. If you watch my First to Find video, this was my celebratory bottle of water, which I trashed out. And there's a garbage can right down the way on the other side of the car, so I'll just take it and put it in there. Not to be dehydrated on a hot day like this, because right now we're looking at 90 with a heat index of 100. I always carry at least 2 or 3 bottles of water. Always. 2 in my pack and 1 in my hand is preferable. But when you go and forget 1 in the car, yeah, you're kind of stuck with just 2 in the pack and then coming back 1 in the pack. Some of the other things I always carry in my pack. I actually carry a repair kit with me. This is my small pack, which I dropped something. I carry this with me when I'm out also. Inside it I have various tools of the trade. I have my tweezers for pulling out logs from a nano, and I don't like them. Extra baggies for logs, and since I mentioned logs, I also carry a few extra logs with me. Sometimes it is a good idea to replace a log when it's full or destroyed or what have you. Then let the cache owner know when you do your logs, like, hey, I gave you a new log. You should be good for a little while until you come check it out. Now, there are some times where I need something very special because that log is rolled into a very small diameter container. That's why I carry this with me. It cost me a total of $2 to make. I got everything at Lowe's. What it is a cotter pin inside a cork, and I just pressed it in there. I do need to put some glue, super glue or something in there to hold it, and a PVC plug. And they all come in packs of 2 or 3, so you end up spending a grand total of $2 or $3 at Lowe's or Menards or what have you, and you end up with about 3 or 4 of them. Very good to have. Some of the other things I always carry, I'm sorry because the way I have the camera sitting right now, I always carry extra GPS food. I carry extra batteries for my GPSer, for my little E-Trex 10 here. A good price GPSer. There's your tech news. But they take batteries. I always carry batteries. Extra pen. You never know. Well, there it is. Had I remembered that it was in there. Sometimes you go into dark areas. I have lights on my hat, but sometimes they don't always work, or they're not always strong enough. So I also carry another light, a cheap 3 LED light. This came in a pack that I got at Walmart, and this one has, real bright, dim, and off. Comes in handy. Oh man, I just look pretty. And then of course I have my headlights. What else is in my pack? On those that happen to have the right size to hold it, I'll actually carry a little bit of swag. I have a bigger swag bag sitting at home. In fact, it's sitting right next to my desk in the studio. But these right here handle the job of the swag. It's just a beaner, a minion, and a couple scout patches from another council. I also carry a poncho, rain gear, some kind of wet weather gear, because you don't want to get wet when you're out caching, because we all know geocaching is an all-weather sport. So I carry a poncho. I normally carry a full rain suit, but for the life of me right now, I kind of lost it after coming home from Geo Woodstock, so I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's in her car, my truck, my pack, my other pack. Seeing that I carry rain gear, depending on what you're wearing, you know, I always make sure to have some extra socks with me, because dry feet are happy feet. Even when it's hot, humid, muggy, whatever, change your socks. No trench foot, you have a great outlook on life. Also, one of the things I also carry is had I remembered it for my DNF avengement a few minutes ago, I carry a second flashlight. Because the batteries and these could go out, my headlight could go out. You never know when you're going to have to do something with fire, like start a campfire, make something to cook with if you're out camping. So I always carry a cigarette lighter also. Now, one of the more important things that I always carry in a pack, well, two things. I normally carry a spare battery and cord for my phone, which I'm not going to go through the trouble of digging that one out right now, but I always carry a first aid kit. You never know. Thorns, you're going to cut yourself. A first aid kit is a good thing to have. Mine also happens to have a whistle and a compass in case I'm lost out there. My phone's dead, my GPS is dead. You know, I carry a paper map in my back pocket. I have a compass. I can kind of figure out where I'm going. That's all I have in my geocaching pack. What is in your pack? What do you carry with you? But, you know, write down there in the comments, what do you carry? Is it much the same as what I carry? Do you carry more? Do you carry less? One thing I did forget. A couple things I forgot, actually. I do carry a magnetic grabber, so you can reach up or reach down and grab something. And if needed, I have one that has a mirror on it too, which also telescopes out. Let me know down in the comments what you carry with you when you go out caching. And and one last thing. Just in case it's needed, I do carry a spare container, so I can let the cache owner know if it's missing and I'm at ground zero and I see something saying it was missing with a log, so that way it's like, hey, I replaced it for you. Or I could be out, find a beautiful place to place a cache, and I have one ready to go, ready to place. So that's all that for what I have in my pack. What do you carry in yours? Let me know down in the comments, and while you're at it, if you happen to like what you've seen and think, yeah, he kind of knows what he's doing, hit that like button. If you think I'm ugly and my girlfriend dresses me funny, hit that dislike button. And as always, Hulk smash on that subscribe button so you never miss a single thing of what's coming out of my hat. I am John Broyles, the Cache Cub Master. This has actually been an edition of DNF Magazine, Tech News when we have it, geocaching any other time. We'll see you next time.